This is actually the first of a two-part session, right? So this session is presentations from some users about process control, the role it plays, and the challenges that we're having with that as an industry. The second session is the last session of the conference, which is tomorrow at 10:30. We're going to have roundtable discussions where you get to talk amongst your peers about what's happening, what you're seeing, what changes are coming about that you need to address, things that you are addressing, that type of thing. So that's tomorrow. Also, as you hear the presentations, please be thinking about great questions to ask. Ask really challenging ones. We'll make sure that they get to answer those and I can stay out of it. That'd be awesome. And also at 6:30 to 6:45, the buses for Discovery, to take us to Discovery Cove, will be right out at the portico. So if you go straight out this hall, you'll see that little breezeway type area. There should be buses there and we'll be boarding at that point. Does that was clear? Clear as mud? Excellent. Okay, so we've got three speakers. That's me, but I work at ARC. I'm an analyst. I cover process automation, safety systems, SCADA systems for oil and gas and water and wastewater, as well as terminal automation. I also do consultancy for ARC as well. Been here for about since 2012, 2013, I think. Doesn't matter, flies, we're good. Okay, so following me will be Janet Brightwell. She works with the Dow Chemical Company as a process automation expertise area leader. Okay, I don't know how she fits it on a business card. That's awesome. Okay, after her, Dex Dutson with the Lamb Weston Company will join us. He is the Director of Process Engineering. And then following him, Andy Young. He's with Pioneer Energy and is the Process Control Manager. I wanted to make sure we got a lot of end user aspects or end user views in this forum, because I think it's very important that you see what other people in the industry are doing. So I'm trying not to talk too much about trends and stuff like that, because you know a lot of the trends. Let's see. Which one's a select? It's not that one. Okay. Yes. All right. Okay. So rethinking the role of process control, right? Process control, we've had since what? We've had pneumatics, right? Way back, I don't know, early 1900s. You've had process control even earlier if you think about steam engines and the little gyros on it to maintain the system in a controlled state. But when you think about it, what we've done is we've started adding knowledge, or adding. So you're adding to the knowledge required to get this job done, right? We're keeping it in control, but we're changing the technology, right? So we went from a pure mechanical type, gears and cams, et cetera. We added pneumatic, okay? We then went into electrical controls, right? You had solenoids and some analog circuitry that we got into. And then we went into digital, right? 1975, we got the first DCSs, woohoo, right? We can program this sucker. We don't have to do any wiring anymore. We just wire it up, and then I can change all kinds of things in a computer, right? Then we started saying, well, we need this proprietary stuff's no good. We want common off-the-shelf componentry. Excellent, that's awesome. Now I've added an IT component to the skill set that I need to get this job done, right? And then, of course, with that, common off-the-shelf stuff, we ended up with cybersecurity issues, and now I've got yet another skill set I've had to add. And then boom, analytics are coming on this scene right now. Now I've got a data scientist I gotta figure out what to do with, because he has no clue what I do. But I know what I do, and I have no idea what he does, right? So where do you go from there, right? Who knows where this is going to end? So what we've done, you see how it's changed over time, and you see all the skills that are coming up. Well, when I got hired as a DCS engineer, I could take care of the DCS. I can't do that now because I don't have an IT background. I don't have a cybersecurity background. I need help, right? You look at the responsibilities that a process control guy has. He's got configuration and system programming and HMI configuration. He's also got IT skills he's got to deal with. And then he's got the other process stuff he's got to deal with, the HAZOPs and the safety, that type of thing. Okay, and then we got this great shift change, right? We're retiring in the US, we're retiring at least, or about 10,000 people a day. That's expertise that is leaving, it's gone, it's not coming back unless you contract back with them. And everybody wants to take a package and come back, right? And I'm going quickly through my slides because their slides are more important. But the other thing is there are technologies coming out that help us in this as well, right? That's part of the sale of analytics. There was another session on augmented reality, things that kind of help us focus and funnel the expertise that we do have in front of the people who really need it. Okay? Planning ahead. I'm going to let these guys talk about what they can do, but real quickly, take a look at it. You need to do active assessments of what you need, what you will need, and what you don't need anymore, or you need to think about who else can do this besides the engineer that I've got for process control. Maybe it's the technician that I have. Maybe it's better to put this back on IT and work in conjunction with IT, and we've had a lot of panels on that. Look at the technologies that are coming out. How can they help you? What's the solution? Where's the value? And also identify the knowledge that's leaving out the door and you're not seeing it come back. How are you going to capture that? How do you institutionalize that knowledge so that it's part of the company and not part of the person? Okay? So there's several resources. Of course, you can talk to us. ISA and Automation Federation are good resources. Your suppliers actually are decent resources for this kind of stuff. Your local colleges, and of course your peers, and that's part of what the roundtable is going to be. And yes, HR, if managed properly, can help you. It can help you. It's actually true. All right. So that's the real quick, brief overview and introduction.